Hey everyone, welcome back to EverQuest, the Hero's Journey. We're here on the level 65 Shadowknight Rogue Shaman, and we've got 3,860 AA points. We're going to attempt to kill Lord Inquisitor Seru, 4 of 4, but going to use 2 Yttrium Fragments of Truth. So previously when I killed him, I only have 1 of these, and it was a non-enchanted version. So now I've got 2, and I'm curious to see how much of a difference that makes. So we'll take the augments off my current weapons. I'll put the enchanted version on my main hand, and offhand. So this should mean that I can backstab him. I don't know if my backstabs were landing or not landing before, but now they should definitely land. I don't think I have any changes to the gear for the character. Maybe? I did get my Black Flame Sphere up to Legendary. So that has Remove Greater Curse and a cast time of 1.9 seconds. So very good. Should make removing the Seru curses pretty simple. I got Caller of Catastrophe up to Legendary. Not sure if I mentioned that one before. I think that was probably about it. I got a couple other upgrades lined up. You got the Gloves of Airy Mists, which I intend to use once I get those to Legendary. I've got Celestial Cloak, which I intend to use when I get that to Legendary. And I do have a second Celestial Cloak to consume once I get to the point of wanting to level that one up. I'm currently working on leveling up the Visor of the Berserker. It's enchanted, gonna get that to Legendary and replace my Great Mask of Flame. I did kill Quorum again recently and got another Earthen Bracer of Fortitude, base version, so it's gonna be a bit to level that one up. That'll probably be the next item I work on leveling up though after the mask is done. So yeah, I think that's about it. I did get, and I don't know if I showed this, a Silver Hoop of Speed. Came from Plane of Time, Quorum maybe, Ralos, I don't know, either Phase 5 or Quorum, I forget where it comes from. But the clickable effect is an overhaste. So it says it increases your attack speed by 105%. So we're already at 100, so the 5% is really the key. So if you look at your character stats, if you have that buff on, you'll see your haste is over the 100% cap. So mine's 105%. So yeah, I think that's about it for the gear stuff. So let's work on killing Seru. I did rework my Bandolier sets a little bit. I've found that there's, even though I have 8 Bandolier sets, which I spent AA points on to get, it seems like you can only save 20 items. Like you can save Bandolier sets with, 4 times 8, 8 times 4, 32 items or so. I don't know. But when you zone anything over 20 items, the client doesn't receive from the server. So I have unequipped my ammo slot to try and free up some more item slots in the Bandolier sets. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 primary, secondary, range slot bandolier sets, and then I've got two handers and range slots. So a total of 19 items in my bandolier sets of what seems like a 20 item limit. I do have this Vanazir. I made a bandolier set for that to swap that in occasionally because it has a 90 AC debuff, which seems very good, and it lasts a minute, so that should improve my melee damage for long boss fights if I can get that debuff on the target. I made a bandolier set. I already have one for my avatar weapon, and I made one for my Call of the Predator proc weapon. In fact, let's go smash a few things and see if we can get a proc on that. I think we got a proc. Yeah, we got it. It's down here. But let's click that off for a minute. I want my rogue poison down there, so do that. And then get another proc here. Figures I click it off and now it won't proc. There we go. Got a proc there. Alright, try to get an avatar proc, I guess. I think everything's dead down here. Go upstairs. Oh, saw someone in the stairwell there. Okay, got an avatar. Let's swap to our regular weapons. See if we can find Seru. There he is. We'll turn on attack, send the pets in. And here he comes. Hopefully. Where is he? There he is. Alright, so he's gonna have reflect on him. So we'll probably have a bunch of stuff reflected at us. There's his curse right there. Let's remove that with our clicky. Expand this so I can see. I'll throw Vanazir, activate. Try to get that AC debuff on him. Not sure if this is going to work since I don't have a Bane augment on this weapon. Alright, let's abandon that, go back to our regular weapons here. Let's see, Curse Cure. my pets are dead. Oh well. Alright, get some dots on him now. Just put that mana drain on us, so let's get rid of that. Okay. Switch to this guy and get him slowed, hopefully. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm gonna go back to Seru. I don't seem to be getting a slow to land on that guy. Let's throw up Rabid Bear, Ancestral Aid, Call of the Ancients. Got mana drain on us again. Okay, rid of that. Alright, we got the next ad here. Hopefully we can get... Alright, we got him slowed. Try to get a life tap on him, maybe? Yeah, alright. Let's get Quiescence on ourselves. Back to Seru here. Dot him up a bit. It's pretty tedious getting dots on him with the reflect. Alright, we got the third ad here. Alright, he's slowed. Uh-oh. Leech Touch. Cure Curse. Alright, fourth ad just spawned. He's going down quick. Seru here. Can't seem to get a slow on that guy. This blue Union of Spirits. Alright, we are running pretty low on mana. We'll do Canny. Drop Spirit Call. Harm Touch. Well, that was helpful. The ad that came over, I got to kill him and proc Mortal Coil, so that'll go a long way. Help me maintain my health here. Let's see, Cure Curse. Okay. Try to get some dots refreshed on Seru here. Alright, Seru's down. Let's take out his buddies. Alright. Let's see what we get. We got 2 Seru augments, 2 new ones. We got a magical fragment of truth enchanted, 10 magic damage here. And we got a runic fragment of truth. Which I think once this gets to legendary, or if you get a legendary version of this, it has a proc of some kind. Yeah. But let's put our regular augments back on. We don't need this. We're gonna do fiery here, enchanted, and then offhand we're using icy. There we go. Okay. Icy. I guess now we have the option of using magic instead of ice. I don't know which would be better. I feel like things generally have a lower cold resist than they do magic resist, so probably stick with the icy version. Yeah. What else did we get from Seru? Spells. Sword of Truth, Head, Ancient Feral Avatar, we've already got that. A legendary Heavy Yttrium Breastplate. His ring. And his arm / wrist / neck item. Alright, cool. Well, that's Seru 404. It seems like we've got him on farm now. I don't see me not being able to pull that off. It was a little dicey there. 2 of the ads I couldn't get slowed for some reason. Maybe I was just having really bad luck and they were reflecting it or something, but I tried a handful of times and yeah, couldn't get them slowed, so just had to deal with it. It got a little tight on mana towards the end of the fight, but luckily that ad came over. We killed him, got a Mortal Coil proc, and yeah, So I don't know, maybe that'll be a strategy for future times. I'll leave a bunch of ads up in the area and just kind of move Seru around and smash some ads to get Mortal Coil procs when I need it. That'll be something to keep in mind. But yeah, quick one this time around, guys. Just wanted to test out that new augment, being able to use my best in slot weapons with these Cerubane augments makes the fight much easier. It's still not like autopilot. I wouldn't be able to just stand there, turn auto attack on, and go AFK. But it certainly makes the fight doable having those augments. So looking good. That's gonna be it, guys. Quick video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.